There are no dark secrets behind data centers. They're used to manipulate the masses to control surplus populations of people that are considered undesirable because of their intellectual capacity and their emotional interactions and reactions. If you like to watch Yellowstone, if you like to watch professional wrestling, stuff like that, you're considered an undesirable human being because your behaviors are disrespectful to the planet, the species, and the laws provided to maintain the planet and the species. Or no integrity, no forgive debt and trespass, love one, and eternal faithful peace. Just comply to my perception because I invent the laws and I enforce the laws. Right? Think like a military asshole. Think like a Custer. Don't think like Little Hawk. Don't think like me. Right? Don't think like the real Charles Gatewood. Don't think like Tishna. Think like a mound builder. Think like a pyramid builder. Think like a person that gave you the Empire State Building and the two towers and the big dick that came up after the two planes hit to make them look like victims. Think like that. Think like a manipulative asshole that wants to be in power and never wants to give up that power because they're addicted to it. And the brain activity perpetuates through their sexual reproduction through mass murder and rape. Okay? They take what they want. Okay? City girls just seem to find out early how to open doors with just a smile. Rich old man, and she won't have to worry. She dress up all in lace and go in style. My, oh my, sure know how to arrange things. Set it up so well, so carefully. Ain't it funny how your new life hasn't changed things? Still the same old girl you used to be. I'm a hustler, baby. Right? Starry-eyed. Got your soda? Me, I don't sell soda, man. You know me. I'm freedom. I was born freedom. It's discussed in so many religious documents, it's not even funny. They call him Lord. He's the son of Ralph and Mary. He's the uncle of the spirit of Muhammad or Abraham. Yeah, so born of Mary, the sister of the mother. Yeah, so the mother, the daughter of the mother. So how life continues. Carry on our wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your hairy, weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. No. So anywhere there's faithful love, of humility, of wisdom, of obedience to natural laws through faith in the glory of God, you can't eliminate that. You cannot take infinite glory and eliminate it and replace it with data centers. Okay, it's not going to work. It's like the goofy story with the Matrix. When Smith, it's no fair. Wait a minute, Neo's replacing all of us. Well, faith in the glory of God circumvents the delusion of the manipulation of invention. So don't worry about being physically tortured and murdered, and don't worry about dying. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. You're crying over this clay. Okay. Yeah, I'm physically very tortured, but I connect to people that are being physically tortured because of their emotional relationship with me through tribal genetic warfare because of what Hitler and Himmler and all those types did, and the people that financed them in the United States, Ivory Brundage and all that stuff, everything like that. They looked at Amy's relatives and saw them as bad people because they had to engage in bad activities and they were trying their best to survive. And it drove them mad. Okay? It happens a lot. There's a Navajo man in there. Where? Remember that? That was funny. I was watching that one, Bernie Manuelito with the character with that kid. There's a Navajo man in there trying to get out. He stopped getting high. Stop drinking. Right? It's real hard to have good prayers to pass on good information when you're high on marijuana or you're drunk on alcohol. Okay? The information gets, when you get a bunch of emotional tribal people together, you get ambidextrous Morgan, you get You get all kinds of different alternative personalities, and you get the Book of Enoch. And it doesn't come out as well as it should because of the abuse and the altered states of consciousness because of the abuse. Leave my body alone. I'm wasted and I can't find my way back home, right? Would you recognize me if I knew you? Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Because I know I don't belong in heaven. Heaven and hell are relative and extra states of being. They're instantaneous because life's eternal, grace is infinite, and God's omniscient, omnipotent. There's no other possible explanation. Nothing else exists except for invention and a data center. Right? So these data centers, they use more water, and that's horrible. Okay, using that much water that we need to live, to use technology to manipulate us and kill us so they can have a better quality of life after they kill all of us that they think don't deserve to live. I didn't understand the little blue book of the Hitler Youth until now. Didn't understand the thing until now. Let Mark win. Don't go in the back of the plane with Cheryl. And they're both, I get it. They're Jewish people. What's been happening to the Jewish people? Okay, ever since the invention of the Vatican and Constantinople, and then Rome. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna blame Mark and Cheryl for Constantine's genocide operations? They're like Menachem Begin. Okay, they're another bad creation. Oh, Aisha at the playground. Okay. You got a nickel? You gonna buy you all kinds of candy? Is it shiny and new? So you guys can't tack Mark Zuckerberg and Sheryl Sandberg. And he married a Chinese girl that comes from years and years of bound feet. And Miss Sophia's diary. Okay? Ding-ling. La, 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 la. The Kim family. Are they from Korea? La, 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 la. Please hold my hand. My dear, I was wrong to try to love too. That my lover. La, 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 la. That was cute, wasn't it? It was only for you. Dum, 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 da, da. Anybody else like the Diamonds and what is it called again? Little Darling. Little Darling. It's a very sarcastic song. It's about a guy who got caught cheating and he's trying to get back into good graces with the girl. Right? Yeah, when they do it, the one guy that does they joke around with it when they did it live and stuff. It's funny. La, 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 la. Yeah, they're funny. Only you. Dum, bum, bum, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. Oh, shoot. What do we do with you folks, man? What am I going to do with you? Life's eternal, grace is infinite. Forgive them 7 times upon infinity and remind them that the faith of the Lord is perfect and the manipulation of the devil is hell. I am fixing their algorithms. I'm fixing quantum computing. I do it every faith-forsaken, murderous, rotten fucking in the valley of the Rio Grande day. This is the bowels of hell. This is the dragon. This is the beast. It says so in the book. This is where he was born. In the valley where they threaten to blow everybody with nuclear weapons if we don't accept idolatry, philanthropy, and mythology over the truth of the Gospels. Right. Yeah. Someone's got to do it. And I'm equipped to do it. I have the brain activity. I have the psychological, the physicality to survive the most intense abuse that would drive most mad and make them all go all Kaczynski and stuff. And, it helps a lot when you're cute and you're fun and you're charming. And then you tell yourself, am I being an egomaniac? No, you're not. Okay? No. Earl, you sing good. And if you worked on it, you would have been a better performer than Mr. Wonderful, Marvelous. It's Get Physical by Olivia Newton-John, and that song wasn't any good either. Okay, so, all right. Is it The Stash? Let it go, kid. Just let it go. You are my fire. You might want to go listen to. I wanted to replicate the um uh, you know, they had those old guys in the park trying to leave the past with the cute little Mexican girls. Music is what we like. Worse is better. Yeah, worse is better because they're actually playing the music. They're the actual band. Yeah, they're not using synths and then singing. So they're not. They really mean it because they really do. Okay, all day music. Or down at the beach or party in town, making love or just lying around. Let's have a picnic, go to the park. Very much like, there were a lot of black guys. Most of the band was black, but they really liked Hispanic culture. And they catered to it because that was their horn section, and so that's who they catered to. Me and baby brother, boom, 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 used to roll together. So most of their songs are cater to Hispanic culture. Me and baby brother, slipping into darkness. You've been slipping into darkness. Pretty soon you're gonna pay. The culture. They're very much, lowrider, Cisco Kid. All day music. Summer. it's very much, it's very southwestern California, Arizona, New Mexico culture. It's rapping on the CB radio in your van. Give a big. So they very much realized, they knew what buttered their bread. Like Smokey Robinson with Cruising and Once You Round and stuff. And the horn section and stuff, and the Bopado, and he knew that one of his best bread butter was he made songs to cater to lowriders and Latins. They like their music. We want to dance. We want to hear Blue Moon. We want to hear a cumbia. And then they got, but a lot of the young kids were different than their parents and listening, and they like, Abraham Quintanilla, he liked the Marcells. He liked Blue Moon. Damn good song. It is, bro. It is. But Dad, I like Donna Summer. Right? Didn't everybody like Donna Summer? Okay. Does everybody still do? Okay. Heaven knows it's not the way. MacArthur Park's not as good as Richard Harris's. No. But on the radio, Last Dance is good. Yeah, it is. I'm just being chocolate. Last Dance is good. I like On the Radio better, but Last Dance is good. Yeah, Last Dance on the radio. I think that's my favorite of hers. Love to Love You, Baby. That just got me through puberty, but that's not really that good of a song. No. It's just porno to help kids through puberty because we're not living the Lord's Prayer. It's true. It's true. There's nothing so because I know right about this minute I'm in it. I admit it. I did it for you. No, it's not. You can't listen to it in front of your grandma. You may, What are you talking about? There's lots of people's grandmas you can listen to that from. Lots of people's grandmas made songs like that. Hey, is that Sylvia Robinson? Right? I was like, oh yeah. Okay. What are you, cookie cutter in here? That's true. I guess a lot of people's grandmas would sit there and go, ooh, play that. That got me through junior high too. Do it to me again and again. You put my head in such an awful spin and a spin. That, and I guess Teddy Pendergrass. Like a lot of guys listen to Teddy Pendergrass. That man's voice is so gorgeous. It turns you on. I don't want to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that. See, that's just make it stop. That's why privacy is so important. Okay, that's why respect is so important. That's why teaching respect, understanding respect, learning respect is something we should already be doing. So it's not really as much as a perception of learning, but a humble understanding through wisdom. Because humility and wisdom is far greater than the perception of learning. When people compete and think they learn and try to outmaneuver each other, it negates all the wisdom, right? So you have to look at it as humility and understanding, as opposed to teaching and learning. Teaching and learning is bastardization of perception. Okay, do you understand? Like Feynman with time and all that. Flowing like a river. When people want to appear more intelligent than others, they make information very confusing to manipulate. Okay. When people are truly intelligent, okay, they explain things in a simple manner through understanding. Like I tell people, your dogs and cats don't love you, but they reflect the love that you feel for them. And that'll do, Big. That'll do. Oh, no. In real life, Frindal would eat Thumper. And in real life, Charlotte eats her husband. And then if she doesn't eat her kids, they eat her. And eventually they eat her. Music is what we like to play all day. These are the moments I'm glad I'm a human being. Okay. And I'm not in the Donner Party, and I'm not building a data center to have my delusions of power and wealth and fame, and the delusions of having running Parsons over in the parking lot of a Best Buy on Loman in Las Cruces in 2013 during the Obama administration. Do you know now why your life story is not read on the Sundays in the churches? And mine is. It still is. It's already who done and done did that thing done all right. And these motherfuckers still get together. We need more money to fuck. I'm Joel Osteen, and this is my basketball stadium in Texas that should be given to a historically black college to play basketball in. Why? Because basketball's better than the bullshit I try to roll down your court. Okay. Isn't it though? Alley-oop off the glass, no look pass. If I open shot, I'm going to take it. If I shoot, I'm going to make it. Most of the time, yeah. I mean, miss. It's probably... No, it wasn't because I wasn't concentrating. It was because I wasn't having fun. No, when I go out and shoot in the barn, I don't concentrate. No, I don't focus. I don't. I shoot. I aim and I shoot. Earl aims back. I don't aim back. I just aim for what I'm shooting at. It's a peach basket. I ain't shooting at you. You ain't shooting at me. I just go, peaches, apples, peaches, pumpkin pie. You were young and so was I. Chicken, turkey, chunk country ham. Love me just for who I am. That was me and Steffi. We made that one up. But it don't say that in the song, y'all. Ready or not, here I come. Gee, that used to be such fun. Right? I'm already here. I'm already the main source of correction for genocide operations using quantum computing. I was that before I was born. It's just so in all the books. Yeah, I'm the living correction to the liars that take my story and turn it into a comic book for genocide. Then the word became flesh. Chef's kiss, like old Maggie Renee says, chef's kiss. Where has Tony Williams been hiding? Heavenly shades of night are falling, 'tis twilight time. I love Tony Williams too. I'm with her. We need more Tony Williams tunes, some Roberta Flack, some Ella Fitzgerald, and just barn dance and then sing along. We don't need to pay bills, so we can just have fun. Isn't that fun? I love fun. Me too. Work good, and then enjoy the fruits of your labor by loving one another. Awesome. I know I am. So why don't you join me?